Johnson, Larry Scarato, our three officials. We are underway. 172nd meeting between these teams, just the 21st time that they are ranked. And a miss for Michigan. It's loose early. TKR got on the ground. He's got the board. Smith lost it. Nearly turned it over. Kaufman-Renn has it back.
Well, do you think the effort on the glass in the game better be the varsity tonight? Every rebound is going to be contested. Every 50-50 play so important.
Here's Clough on the outside, coming off just 4 points and 5 rebounds on a dominant win at Iowa this weekend. Purdue now winners of 4 in a row after a little bit of a stumble midway through the season again. Jab step drive, Braden Smith can't finish. Tip-in doesn't go, and a foul's going the other way on Purdue.
Braden Smith got all the way to the rim there. Michigan, one of the elite shot-blocking teams in college basketball. Over 6 a game, that's good for 3rd in the NCAA. But something to watch for the Wolverines, Noah. It's the pick-and-roll defense with Braden Smith. That possession, it's a dime Mara in the drop, ends up late switch, and round 1 goes to the Wolverines defense.
Michigan winners of 10 straight. That includes UCLA, in which they dominated the second half and rode to a 30-point win on Saturday. It was their 12th win of 25 or more this year. Burnett on the fend-off. Morez Johnson trying to direct traffic with 10 to shoot. On the outside, Cadeau off the screen, on the drive, and he can't finish with the inside hand.
Well, how about Trey Kaufman-Renn staying in that play? He's beat right there on that switch. He's got to contain the bounce, but his length alters the shot.
Drive and kick. Clough thought about it. Smith trying to direct from off the ball. They're going to put Mara on him on the outside. Smith again likes the matchup. Attacks the lead foot. Kaufman-Renn loads it up.
Michigan, they will live with that shot for Trey Kaufman-Renn all game long. Only 18% from 3 on the season.
Now 2 for 12 after that miss. Nearly 2 minutes in, still looking for a first score of this game. Lendebourne. Outside, Cadeau. Looks like he gave up his dribble. We're going to say he has a live one. Morez Johnson all alone. Can't hit the 3. And a long rebound tracked down by Smith. Up ahead. Had it knocked away out of bounds by Cadeau. And it's going to say out of bounds off Purdue. No, they're going to reverse this immediately.
How about Cadeau, though? Because his anticipation there totally saves a layup. Braden Smith always looking up the floor. Cadeau playing free safety back there.
2 minutes and 9 seconds in, and these teams are combined 0 for 6. Purdue, one of the most efficient offenses in the country. But Michigan, the only team that's top 5 in offense and defense, according to KenPom. Pull up, pop, Lawyer sticks it.
When he plays well, Purdue can be a different team. They love the action. He's setting the back screen. He's flying off the handoff. It wasn't bad defense from Michigan. That contest was pretty good, but a big sign for Fletcher Lawyer to see his first shot go down.
Purdue is 17-0 this year when he scores 10 or more. He's 70-16 over his career. Nearly 3 minutes gone in this first half. Mara, Burnett looking inside. Johnson couldn't handle it.
That's going to be there for Michigan because Purdue is going to switch a lot of these screens out 4 ways. That's on Nimari Burnett. You see C.J. Cox down there fighting for his life. That's got to be on the hand of Morez Johnson.
That was a fastball.
Yeah, that was.
What will Braden Smith have? He has had some masterpieces in his biggest games throughout his Purdue career. His 136th game, along with Lawyer. Who's got another? Ideal start for the Boilermakers. Mackey already live. Cadeau, lob, Mara slam.
That pick and roll middle of the floor. C.J. Cox is the help side defender. It can be uncomfortable depending on who you're guarding. Michigan's going to put you in some uncomfortable spots, but you have got to be in to get that tag on Mara.
Lawyer now feeling it. He's tripped up. Ned. So Casing will check in, and he's been real hot as of late, along with Mara for Michigan. Jacobson, Harris, Kaufman-Renn, Smith, and Lawyer, the 5 on the floor for the Boilermakers. Braden Smith still scoreless. Gets it inside. Kaufman-Renn with a deuce.
There's just not enough ball pressure. That time they're trying to take that pocket pass away. So Braden Smith read that perfectly. Fake a little bit low and go right over the top for the same result.
That is his 4th assist already tonight. Lundeborg. Jab. On the deck. Goes right at Jacobson but can't score. And the length of Jacobson for the board.
How about Jacobson, though, moving his feet, keeping Axel Lundeborg in front, and then when you've got that 7-4 frame, you are going to be there on the contest.
Another beautiful dime, but Kaufman ran off the heel. Here's L.J. Kaysen, averaging nearly 13 points per game over his last 4, and that is a perfect showcase.
Braden Smith, now he's had some good guys to throw it to, but the way he manipulates the defense and pick and roll is high-level stuff.
He is almost assuredly going to be the 5th guy ever with 1,000 assists in his career. Kaufman ran on the attack. Oh, that extra fake got him some space. Grabs his mitts. Second chance is knocked away by Mara.
But the rim protection there from Aday Mara on both of those shots. You could clearly tell that bothered Kaufman rim.
Lob it inside. Lundeborg does the rest.
I thought early on, Noah, that Michigan didn't exactly take advantage of when they had Braden Smith and C.J. Cox down low. But this time down the floor, Michigan pushing it, and you find the mismatch there. Lundeborg pushing Smith way up that lane.
Smith, Kaufman, Wren, Daniel Jacobson, Ja'Cory Harris, and Omer Meyer. Now the 5 on the floor for Matt Painter. Smith off a series of screens. He's carved the defense already. That pull-up just doesn't go. Purdue stays out there. Kaysen, Gale, Mara, Lundeborg. Nice find. Mara running the floor.
Doing it on both ends. How about your 7-4 center running the floor and being able to track the basketball? Daniel Jacobson is right there. He's one of the better shot blockers in this league. Doesn't matter, though. Aday Mara, that's an impressive play.
Harris off the screen.
I thought you meant hard to miss him like you miss him being here. I'm sure Big Ten coaches don't miss him being here.
No.
You're right. It is
very easy.
It is hard to miss a guy that is that enormous walking into a building here.
Meanwhile, we talk about defense. There's Edey, who's going to be the continued starting center. Memphis has made the decision that they want to build around him and Cedric Howard moving forward with the Grizzlies organization. He was such a great deterrent at the rim. Now he's watching Mara do the same thing for Michigan. This is what elite defense does for you. The first 4 minutes of this game, Michigan scores just 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting. They've got 14 points in the last 4 on 4 of 7 shooting. Oscar Clough got position, just can't get the bucket, and Mara's there to clear it.
I like the take, though. You've got Clough right there with Lundeborg. He gets exactly what he wants.
Last 5 have been misses for Purdue. Trey McKinney, the incredibly talented freshman, is in the game for Michigan. Lundeborg in for Mara. Oh, the passing ability, the bucket. Roddy Gale filling it up.
Well, there's going to be 2 on the bigs, and Aday Mara drops an absolute dime, reading where Gale is going to be. Gale an active cutter, but once again, Purdue not to the ball, and it burns them with the cut.
So interesting to hear Dusty May talk about how his teammates needed to get used to his passing touch, and of course some of the razzle-dazzle with those behind the backs in the post.
Purdue is now 1 of 5 on layups at the rim. Clearly that Michigan defense having something to do with it.
McKinney thought about it. Lundeborg will take it. A little too strong. Back tap by Mara. Both bigs hit the deck. It's a long one, and it's drilled. L.J. Kaysen.
And another second chance opportunity for the Michigan Wolverines. That's now 5 offensive rebounds. These second chances starting to add up, and Michigan's bigs are winning the battle on the glass.
It's an 11-0 run over the last 3 minutes. Clough tries to survey. Can Braden Smith get in the scoring column? Patience, kick out. And the 3 ball too strong from the freshman Meyer. There was a tie-up with McKinney and Clough, and then Roddy Gale. It's going to be a jump ball.
So it's going to make his way in here.
So he gets hit.
Oh, we didn't get there.
Yeah, well, eventually we'll try to go back and see what we can find as Will Cheddar finds the bottom.
And with the way Purdue is going to guard and the way they're going to load up on the baseline, there are going to be 3-point opportunities available. Will Cheddar, who you want letting it fly, He gets that open three off the skip and drills it.
Meyer finally ends the 4+ minute scoring drought.
Purdue was on the ropes, and they turned to their freshman, Omer Meyer, 41% from three in conference play. Massive shot for him.
Johnson got the touch and the bucket.
And Michigan's size has just overwhelmed Purdue on this side of the floor.
Now can the Boilermakers find that highly efficient offense? Lawyer's back on the floor, made his first 2 shots, had the building rocking early. Off the handoff.
A good switch there by Merez Johnson, understanding that Lawyer, he's flying off that handoff, looking to shoot.
6 to shoot for Meyer. Johnson stays in front. Meyer's gonna have to make it happen. Late clock. Got some space, and he puts it through.
Man, that was nasty right there from Meyer with the initial cross and then with that floater, and then
25 to play in the first half. Purdue off a series of screens. We got Meyer back in the game, and Smith on the bench for Purdue. Driving kick, Johnson on the attack. 10 to shoot now for Lendeboer. Little zone look. It's a matchup zone, and it leads to an open look that Burnett can't hit. And the long rebound again goes to the Wolverines. Lendeboer. Clough couldn't reach that one.
I mean, Purdue is just getting eviscerated on the glass.
Burnett is pure from the outside. Timeout, Matt Painter. It's a 20-point lead for the #1 team in the country. Kaufman, Wren, Clough, and Lawyer, and see if they can provide enough of a spark offensively to at least give them some momentum going into the half. It's Meyer, guarded by Cadeau. Cadeau got the steal. In transition, Michigan just dominating every facet of this game so far. Pocket pass taken right back. Harris in transition. Stop, feed, trailer, Lawyer, 3-ball. Burnett, get it in. It's Mara on the back down. Mara, spin, and score. Aday, Mara showing off the footwork. Clough on the outside. Leaves it, Kaufman, Wren. Around the horn it goes for Harris. 10 to shoot now for Purdue. Clough, hand it. Meyer, 6 to shoot. Step into a deep one. He puts it down. Omer Meyer buries one. (44-28) with 2:45 to play in this first half. Can Purdue get it to within striking distance going into the break? On the spin, Mara is fouled. The one area that he has certainly struggled this year, 48.6% at the charity stripe so far this season. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists in the win over UCLA on Saturday. Let's look at the upcoming schedule on Peacock. Next after this one, UCLA and number 15 Michigan State. Then tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, number 8 Kansas goes to Oklahoma State. And a big top 20 showdown in the Big East with St. John's and UConn. And Mara goes 0 for 2. No, they're going to count that. Kaufman, Wren just not patient enough. And it'll be 1 extra point for the #1 team in the country. And the fans disagree. That certainly looked like it was just on the cylinder. So Michigan now 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Purdue is still yet to attempt one. Meyer off the screen. Yeah, 2.5 to play in the first half. Meyer, no. Rebound. Kaufman, Wren knocked out of bounds, and it's staying with Purdue.
They've had opportunities there. They have been bothered by Michigan's size.
It was Smith who missed that first one in the opening possession. Harris fires. Long rebound to Burnett. Advancing with a pass for Gale. Trailer is Lendeboer. Mara goes to set it. Cadeau. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Michigan up 17 on the #7 team in the country, and they'll add 2 more. He has been an absolute force defensively protecting the rim, and now you're seeing the full offensive arsenal and making that free throw to improve his percentage on the season. As Benter's going to check in, Jacobson's going to sit. So with Mara still on the floor, a smaller lineup for Purdue.
Think about who's been able to slow Braden Smith down like this. I mean, there's not anybody this season you could say that. This has been an impressive performance. And Braden Smith going to have to hunt some shots because only 3 attempts and now 4. That's just not enough.
Oh, taken right back. Harris saves it from going out of bounds. Approaching 90 seconds to play in the first half. Harris off the screen. Gets in the paint. Kaufman-Renn has Mara in front. Back down. Using the physicality. Mara's got the block.
Boy, he hung in there, took that bump, and that is so impressive to see him do that against Trey Kaufman-Renn. He knew he was going left shoulder.
Cadeau puts it on the deck. Discard, can't finish. Smith in transition. Can they find some easy buckets there? Maybe running the floor like they did against Iowa. Benter, deep one. And it's a foul staying here. Loose ball foul as Kaufman-Renn did have 5 assists in 15 minutes, but yet to score in this game. Can he get it rolling? Bounce it, Kaufman-Renn, who had 14 first half points, goes right to work. Can't score. Jacobson started the second half after Clough had 3 first half fouls, including the flagrant. And then a tie-up with Johnson and Kaufman-Renn hitting the deck. Hook it inside. Mara couldn't catch, out of bounds. Moments ago, Kaylee Griffin with Matt Painter.
Coach, a 21-14 advantage for Michigan on the boards. What needs to happen to be more competitive on the glass?
Yeah, you know, some of them are right at the rim, some of them are long rebounds. We just got to have a better nose for the basketball. We got to be physical without fouling and be able to get those rebounds. It's really hurt us because when we've got those stops and then they get those rebounds, they get some spray out threes. We fouled them. It's just a smorgasbord of things. So we got to stay out of rotations as much as possible, try to put big bodies on them, and then be able to go get the basketball because we can't get into transition if we're not able to get those rebounds.
3 of your 5 starters have not scored yet in this game. How can you look to get them going offensively?
I didn't hear a word you said.
3 of your 5 starters have not scored yet in this game. How do you look to get them going offensively?
They're great. They're the #1 defensive team in the country. I thought we made pretty good decisions. We only had a couple turnovers. We got to make some shots here. We got to be able to knock some shots down, and we got to be able to finish at the rim, and then swallow our pride a little bit sometimes when we're there and try to get some kickouts for our guards.
Like the second half.
All right, Kaylee, well, a lot happened over the course of that sequence.
There's no more of that.
I'm not actually saying it is their thought.
You're saying it's the basketball gods.
I think the basketball gods make them.
That's fair. Yeah, I think that too.
Either way, Purdue's basketball off a couple screens. Smith to his spot. High archer goes.
I mean, Aday Mara is right there.
I've never seen
somehow
this.
that
Bobby,
ball just.
Bobby, I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen a bucket that's an infinite evergreen bucket.
Never went in. He loves this little fade to the right baseline here, but Mara does his job. I mean, he's right there.
What do you call that?
I don't know. It's just the hang-up.
The evergreen bucket.
Yeah.
It's like a Willy Wonka creation, and that's going the other way. It's a foul on Mara.
Marine, and that's what you see. Those cuts to the rim can be lethal in those situations.
Cadeau ripped through. Attack and finish. Elliot Cadeau taking over offensively in the second half.
Scorches Meyer off the bounce, and then Clough, not the best rim protector, especially compared to what Daniel Jacobson can bring. And Elliot Cadeau has been fabulous tonight on the road.
Smith on the pull. It's pure.
That drop coverage, that's what they're giving up. Braden Smith trying to kind of find his way into this game.
Mara back on the floor for the Wolverines. McKinney out there as well. Cadeau remaining aggressive, and that's why.
But Trey Kaufman-Renn has got to be more impactful with his hedge there. If you're going to hard hedge that, you have got to stop the basketball. They're never able to do it there with Cadeau.
Approaching the midway point of the second half. Smith, hook it, Clough is fouled by Mara.
That's quite that was major league from Elliot Cadeau.
McKinney at the controls. Skip it, Burnett. 18 to shoot. Lendeboer. Again, a three.
They're daring him to shoot that. Axel Lendeboer just steps.
Purdue down 16. Final gasp here. They have one more run in them. Don't look out of the timeout.
A little 2-3 zone. They don't find C.J. Cox, though.
Who drills the three.
Maybe tried to get a little bit cute out of the timeout, tried to take Purdue out of the set that they're drawing up, but that was not well executed by Michigan defensively.
First points of the night for C.J. Cox. Johnson inside. Lendeboer got the catch. Good help. Cadeau swing. McKinney.
That was well done. You got Clough cracking down, and then Purdue rotates out.
McKinney fades to the corner. No! And the rebound falls right to Lawyer. Smith in transition, and he's fouled. It'll be free throws. Give him a bobblehead.
3:30 out to anybody.
Well, they would put on the side. Fastest mop-up time ever.
Best we've ever seen.
Just under 3.5 to play. Michigan needs a bucket to feel like there's some breathing room. That's not going to help. Elliot Cadeau airmails it.
How about the hands from Justin Duffy over there? The lefty snag. I mean, he played football at Maryland, but that was elite right there. Being saluted by the fans.
Last time the deficit was single digits, it was 18-11. Early stages first half. Smith outside Cox, bobbled. And they're going to call it a deflection. 10 to shoot. Cox on the attack. Cox step away. Had it blocked by Lendeboer.
What a contest.
On the leak out. Lendeboer on the attack. Lawyer was there. And McKinney, the trailer with a finish.
But Lendeboer off that D-cell. He looks like he's a little bit uncomfortable. Remember, he had the calf injury. What a contest by Lendeboer. And then the body control to not come into charge.
Smith driving kick. Cox again had it blocked. This time it's Cadeau. Tracked down by Kaufman-Renn. Lawyer pump. And Lawyer's going to draw the foul. Tuesday next week, Minnesota, and then at number 10, Illinois, which could be to wrap up the Big Ten depending on how the final few minutes go here. Smith on the attack. Goes right at Moron. Nearly got it to go, but he will get 2 free throws.